Hello everyone, this video is especially for people who weren't able to start their preparation till now due to any reason whatsoever. Not being motivated enough, caught in the cobwebs of internship and job, emotional stuff or some issues at home, just to name a few. Please follow Tapping Life on Instagram for daily motivation and Tapping Medicine for strategy content. So without further ado, let's start. The time that we have right now at hand is not enough to waste, but certainly enough to crack the exam in January. The time we have is 210 days and there are 19 subjects that we have to cover. So we have to be smart about it. Let's not get scared, as we don't have to be great to start, but we have to start to be great. And ultimately, you just have to read common, revise common, think common, mark common answers just to get commonly selected. The subjects like skin, anesthesia, radio, psychiatry, forensic medicine and ENT could be used as fillers that you could do with your major subjects. The subjects with chunk of questions are anatomy, physio, biochem, pathology, pharma, PSM, surgery and obs gynae. Let's keep medicine aloof for a while so we can couple a major subject and a minor subject together to run parallelly. A few subjects like micro, pharma, medicine can be done one topic per day to increase variety and decrease monotony. Moving on to the source. So all these platforms like DAMS, Marrow, Prep Ladder, subject-wise guidebooks and Bhatia, all these platforms are good enough to make you crack. The fault isn't in them, it's in us who waste time in the scrutiny. If someone is running a platform, they are competent enough to teach you concepts. Let's just pick one and stick to it for as many subjects as possible. You can refer to any other teacher if there is a dire need. You must categorize the subjects as easy, indifferent and difficult. Easy would be the subjects that you have a grip over. Difficult would be the ones to which you usually succumb. And indifferent would be in which we are just okay, that can be made easy with a little effort. Now comes the making of a schedule. We must plan our work to work out our plan. There's a separate video for routine. You can find the link in the description. The daily routine is divided into 6 sittings amounting to about 12 hours of studies. Now let's first understand what exactly do we mean when we say that you are done with the first read, because it really creates a lot of confusion. So first read is basically the collection of material. It is done by doing videos, then question bank, then one-liners, and then the previous year questions. And if you are done with all these 4 things, only then you can claim that you are done with your first read. It is really important to keep this in mind. So mostly you should finish by your first read by the September end. Anyhow, that should be the deadline for you. Now coming to the revision part, we'd be using the spaced repetition concept for it. So whatever you read on day 0, you need to revise it on day 1, then day 2, then the first week, then the second week, then the first month and the second month. You can easily give your 5th and 6th sitting of the day, which usually amounts to about 3.5 hours, to revising the things that you have read. And the best thing about this is that by the time you are actually done with your first read, you would realize that you are done with the revision of almost half of the topics, almost 10 subjects that you are done with it. And it's a beautiful feeling to having done or revised quite a few subjects by the time you finish your first read. It would be a great booster. And you must start taking one GT every month. Prefer the time of the afternoon and take it on a desktop to mimic the real exam. Now let's come to the things that we have to do daily. Firstly, we have to revise every day according to spaced repetition. Then we have to do the forgettables. That's, tables, charts, the most common things, the one-liners, drugs from pharmacology, bacterias, or we can substitute it with, one topic a day of medicine, pharma, micro, peds, PSM and all, so that you're just in touch with the subjects and you are able to complete one subject parallelly with your schedule. It's a big add-on. And when you are done with your studies, please make a plan for the next day. That's gonna keep you focused and you won't be clueless when you wake up the next day. Do take care of your emotional self. These times are hard and you have to be your own caretaker. Do work out and don't compromise on your sleep. Sleep well. So these were about your do's. Now here are some don'ts for you. Please try to limit your social media usage. You see some news or some videos or some posts, and it can even be some cute cat videos, and your mind just wanders. That is something which we have to limit. The idea is to not let anything which is happening outside affect your schedule and your mind, because as it is, you have a lot on your plate for you to consume. Secondly, please stay away from all kind of negativity that could be it your boyfriend or your girlfriend, your family and your friends. And yes, the problem is that your parents can understand your fake friends, but they cannot understand your fake relatives. You just need to shut everybody off, mainly just for your peace of mind. The third point is very important. You'll find a lot of people out there becoming a hoarder, over enthusiastically gathering material which they'll never ever read or look at. Follow one source and give it all that you have. Also, please avoid getting into the depth of questions or subjects. Avoid wasting time on something which is absolutely meager to your preparation, with absolutely no value addition. So now at the end, just a few quotes to keep you at it. So all we have to do is we have to read common, revise common, think common, mark the common answer to just get commonly selected. Let's just adapt what is useful, reject what is useless, and add what is specifically your own. That's a part and parcel in your note making process. And let's just realize that while you are wasting your time, someone somewhere is toiling hard. And the day you compete with that person, you will lose. So I think that should be something which should drive you enough. And I understand that there would be days that would be hard. But just make yourself understand that you don't have to quit today, you have to quit tomorrow. Every day, just say that prayer for yourself. Wish you had a good time here. Do follow my page, Tapping Life on Instagram for daily motivation, and Tapping Medicine for preparation strategy. Happy studying.